So my new stream, two of the streams I wanted to go to, one of them I pulled in and a guy came out and said this is private property. I said, oh, okay. And then the other one I went to, actually I didn't go to it because I drove past it. I have somebody's line. That's some bullshit. Anyways, so man, New Creek, I've fished this a couple times, not many. There's some good trout in here, and right before I turned the camera on, I cast it out and had one in this hole here. Why is somebody using braided in a trout stream? What the hell, people? That hurt. Braided line in a trout stream. Come on now. Ain't no trout in here that big. Yeah. Just gonna cut it. Be done with it. Right, so this pool is quite good. Now, like I said, I first cast out, I had a trout come out, probably about 10-11 inches. Now this is not a, oh man, look at all these minnows out here. This stream is not a 5 per day, only 2 could be over 12. This is a, I just cut my line. Alrighty then. This is a 3 per day, only 1 over 12 inches. So since I have 1 trout already that's under, I can only get 2 trout here, because it always goes to the lower of the what you're fishing. And actually the stream I was going to fish has a the section I was fishing had a 1 trout limit. I already caught my trout for the day, so I couldn't keep any there. I want to try to get 1 or 2 more for dinner tonight. Now this stream flows into one of the larger rivers here in western New York area. Now there's a dam to prevent fish from Lake Erie coming up this far, but there's some good natural reproduction of trout here. So, you son of a... Not doing well on this. At least not right now. Try this again. A few more casts here and we'll keep moving on. Me and my father actually fished this opening day when I was probably 11, 12 years old. And first cast, little mealworm, I hooked into a 14-inch brown right down there. And then a consecutive cast, I fell and filled my waders. So, going to keep moving on here. Now, look at all that. It's a deep hole. It's a fast hole. Ah. deep hole, fast hole, cover. It's shaded. What I got there. A deep hole, a fast hole, covered, shaded. There's a bunch of trout right in there. In this whole hole. There we go. Got ourselves another little brown trout. So I switched up because I snagged myself. I instead put on a mealworm onto a jig head, and obviously, as you see, I got a trout. So I can get one more today on this stream. This is going to be the last place I fish today, so. All right. So like I said, I switched up a bit. I wasn't having much luck on the spinner, and I snapped it over here. So I just got a jig head and a mealworm. And I mean, it's super simple. Cast up and just let it drift. Man, it's the second time I got in that rock. You can see the rock right here. Oh, it's a... Oh, jeez. It's a stick. So I can only get one more fish out of this creek, because I can get 3 for the day out of this creek, and I got one at the other one. But the other one had different regulations. So you got to go with what's the lower of the 2, which happens to be this one. So I'm okay with that. It's enough to eat for dinner. And that's all I'm looking for. Whoa! Right in that stick pile. Been no good. Give one more cast up there. Start walking downstream a bit. Oh, that was a trout. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's just a little one. That's not even a trout. That's a chub. Once again, I'm not sure what kind of chub this is. Horny head or something like that. I'm not fully sure. But, nah. There was a trout that came out though. So, something to gun. Come on. Flip him down. And that trout that came out was bigger than this one. So maybe we'll stay here a few more casts and fish each of these little divots in the wall over here. Ah, I don't want that. A teeny tiny little creek chub. I don't want him. There we go. There we go. What do we got here? Is this another brown? Is this a rainbow? Come on now. Oh, I got a rainbow. That does not look stocked at all, actually. That's that might be a wild, that is a wild rainbow. Let's see here. Oh. If you look at it, oh, I got it in the eye. If you look at its fins, whew. Let me get this undone here. I'll show you a comparison. Okay, so first things first. So you don't gotta, ooh, so you gotta look at its eye. This is a rainbow trout. All right, lots of spotting, whole head, tail. Got a pinkish, reddish line here. Lighter on the bottom, gray green on top. And as you can see, if you look at the tail, if there's a stock trout, this part down here would all be worn away. So it's not as pointed as this one is. It'd be worn away. It'd have bumps and bruises on it. Same thing with this tail here. Fin here. And these peck fins would be little ones, little stubby guys. So this is a wild rainbow, not native to Western New York, native to Pacific Northwest, Alaska, all the way down to California. So that's that one. And then here, this here is a wild brown trout. Same reason as before. The fin is pretty good, got a little bit right there, but the rest of this, oops, so this here is a wild brown trout. Same thing, the fin down here is pretty good. There's a little bit gone, but that's all right. This fin is pretty good, these fins are good, and its peck fins are perfect. So this is a wild one. These are originally from Europe. They were brought over in the, I believe it was 1880s, and stocked in New York. And basically they're here ever since. Like I said earlier, both of these are non-native invasive fish, but they're acceptable because people can eat them, catch them. They take over streams like this that used to be brook trout streams, but are still polluted from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and brook trout can't really cope yet. It's getting better. Every year the streams get a bit cleaner and cleaner, so there'll be brook trout in these streams someday. But as of right now, rainbows and browns are what you got. And that rainbow's a bit unexpected, to tell you the truth. I honestly think that in terms of eating fish, brook trout in the East Coast, brook trout is number 1, followed by rainbows and then browns. But if we were out on the West Coast, cutthroat are my favorite. So all right, gonna cut it here for today. I'm actually doing 2 videos right now. I'm gonna actually cut up these, well, not cut them up, but gut them and everything. So that's gonna be a different video, so I can do the child, whatever, for YouTube. So, all right, so that's gonna be it for just the fishing part. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, hit the thumbs up. Be much appreciated. All right.